Hey everyone, and welcome. Today, we're going to break down your Week 6 assignment piece by piece. We'll walk through the whole Zotero and NotebookLM workflow so you'll have absolutely everything you need to knock this out of the park. So let's dive right in. So, here's our game plan. We've got 5 main parts. We're going to start with a quick mission briefing, to get the lay of the land. Then we'll get into the nitty-gritty, building your bibliography, analyzing your sources, writing your reflection, and finally getting it all submitted. Okay, so this whole assignment really boils down to 3 main jobs. You're going to build a bibliography, you're going to analyze your sources, and then you'll write a quick reflection on the process. Let's see how that all breaks down. Now, let's talk points, because that's important, right? Your bibliography and your analysis are worth the exact same, 50 points each. The reflection is required, you've got to do it, but it's not graded. So what does that tell you? Spend equal time and energy on getting your bibliography right in Zotero and digging deep with your analysis in NotebookLM. They're both a huge part of your grade. All right, let's kick things off with part 1, building that bibliography. This is really the foundation for everything else, where you gather up all your research and get it organized. The magic number for this assignment is 6. You need 6 sources in total. And here's the best part. You're already halfway there. This whole thing is about building on the work you've already done, not starting from zero. So here's how that shakes out. You're going to grab the 3 sources you used for your first essay, and then you're going to find 3 brand new ones. See? It's all about expanding on your existing research. Easy enough? So what about these 3 new sources? This part is really, really key. You are hunting for what we call context sources. Think of it like this. You're looking for the backstory, the historical background, the cultural vibes, the technological setting of your topic. What you want to avoid are sources that are just about the current arguments or why the issue is super urgent right now. You've already got that stuff covered. Okay, let's walk through the Zotero workflow. It's pretty straightforward. First, you go find those 3 new context sources. Then, and this is important, make sure you have Zotero and the browser connector installed. After that, you'll add all 6 sources, your 3 old ones, your 3 new ones, into your library. And finally, the magic part. You just have Zotero generate a perfect MLA bibliography for you, and you paste that right into your Word document. Done. Okay, moving right along to the second major part of this assignment, analyzing your sources. You've got your bibliography all set up, so now it's time to fire up NotebookLM and pull out the good stuff. And listen up, because this is a really crucial point. For your analysis in NotebookLM, you're focusing only on the 3 new context sources you just went out and found. We're going to be pulling specific, juicy evidence directly from those. Not sure what to even ask NotebookLM? Hey, no problem. Here is a fantastic example of a really powerful prompt. You can literally use this structure. The trick is to be specific. The more detail you give it about historical context or cultural influences or whatever you're looking for, the better your results are going to be. So here's your 4-step plan for NotebookLM. First, upload all 6 of your sources into your notebook. This gives the AI the full picture to work with. Then, focus your questions specifically on those 3 new sources to find that context evidence we talked about. When you get a great quote, just copy it and paste it directly underneath its citation in that Word doc you're building. Simple as that. We are on the home stretch now. The very last writing part is the reflection. This is just your chance to take a step back and think a little bit about the process and these new tools you've been using. And for this reflection, we're not talking about a massive essay. You're just aiming for a short, crisp paragraph, somewhere in the ballpark of 100 to 150 words. Just keep it focused and right to the point. Now, your reflection needs to answer 2 specific questions. First up, what was your experience with Zotero like? And don't just say it was good or it was bad. Give a real example of how it actually helped you get your research organized. And the second question is all about your journey with NotebookLM. Think about how your strategy has changed from the first time you used it. Again, be specific. Talk about how you got better at writing your prompts to get more useful answers out of the AI. And that brings us right to the finish line. You've done all the hard work. Now we just need to make sure everything is looking perfect before you hit that submit button. Okay, here it is, your final pre-flight checklist. Just run through this real quick. Are all 6 sources cited in MLA format? Check. Are the quotes pasted right below the 3 new citations? Check. Did you include a little reflection subtitle? Is it about 100 to 150 words? And finally, did you save it as a Word doc or a PDF? If you can say yes to all of those, you are good to go. And that is it. Quest complete. You've tackled the workflow, organized your research like a pro, and used some really powerful tools to analyze your sources. You've definitely leveled up your research skills. So the only question left is, what are you going to master next?